Hello, I'm Rob Perez.
Grassroots coach Manisha Taylor.
Christian Carambeu.
Matt Hodgson, director of the 4-year plan.
I'm Rob Lusher.
Dave McLaughlin.
Andy Copeland from the Glemnet Southern Amateur League.
Philip Wick, I'm CEO of 14.
Former chairman of Ibis FC.
Chairman of Alexandra Park FC.
And you're watching
Pitch Talk.
Pitch Talk.
the only place to get your Monday night footballing fix.
The pitch is where we eat.
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk. Make sure you join the revolution, the football revolution.
There's been a lot of references that I've crowbarred into show.
One of my mates, I see you've got the yellow scarf. One of my mates, when he went to Wembley, bought himself a scarf outside of the stadium to then realise that they were all getting one free inside the stadium. And he was going mad, and he rang me in the state because I obviously I didn't get tickets to go to the Villa, but somebody I like, John Moss, really nice guy, and he really is in person, lovely guy, and he was in the middle, and I was especially saying, and one of my mates was trying to, delay all this. It's something to do with his girlfriend and all this nonsense. And I was just like, no, we need to get there. We need to watch it somewhere. And he's going, okay. And he's going, yeah, you're only watching it because John Moss is there. I'm going, I knew Arsenal before John Moss, so let's just get on with this. And I missed the first 10 minutes, and it was really frustrating because I was going on my phone, going, get up, get on there. And I missed one of the tackles, which was really frustrating, which was Benteke tackle early on. Or was it on Benteke? Or it was... it was on Benteke. Yeah. And it was a real argument for an early caution. And I missed it. And then when I saw it at a conference at the RA, I was like, oh, that's what everyone was talking about. That one. And at first, as soon as I was sitting next to someone who he's like a academy, he's like referees academy kind of coordinator. I was sitting next to him, and he went, and he went, what do you think that is? I went, that's a caution. And he went, yeah, I would give that as a caution as well. And John went, yeah, it's a caution, but I didn't want my first caution to be within 10 minutes. And to be fair to him, I buy that because he had 5 cautions during that game. And it was like, if he'd have had one from then, it could have been 8, 9.
It would have set kind of a dangerous precedent. It's like, yep, done. But we always see that. The funny thing is, you always see that with referees not giving early cautions. I mean, is it always that kind of attitude where it's like...
I think it depends on what your mentality is during the game, how you think the game is going. If that first 10 minutes is they're not letting players. When I say they, I mean players are not letting you control the game. Sometimes you've got to. Your hands are tied, and it's almost like saying sometimes, especially this is why some players at the beginning of the games, you have to kind of say to them like, talk to me, stay with me. If you're going to lose control, you give me no choice. My options are going very quickly, and the last option will be a card, and you decide which colour that is, essentially. And I think, especially within sort of football games, captains play a massive role in it. Especially the way I like to referee, or I try to referee, is captains play a massive role in it. I'm the chairman of the AFA Youth Council. At so many words, I represent them.
Yeah, of course.
On a match day, the captains are the representations of the team. These are the guys I'm going to go to and say, he's going too far, you need to control him. If not, you leave me no options, and you take my options away. And if you're going to take my options away, what can I do? Do you know what I mean? If he's getting on the verge of a caution, and I say to you, he's going too far, he's going to be cautioned, help him out, get him to calm down. And he calms down, he keeps his £10. He gets to go buy KFC or do whatever he wants. Yeah. He gets to do it. But if he doesn't calm down, what happens? He gives his tenner to the county. He spends it like that. That's not great. And you know what? The reality is, the more cautions you get, the worse the punishment gets. And you know what? It helps players out. It helps players out if you talk to them. And I think that's one thing that every referee likes to do, is talk. Talk to players, even if you're talking to only the captain. If you're talking to only the captain and he gets through to the other players, that's good. But if you can go past the player and go, fella, I saw that. Enough now. I've seen it, let's not do another one because you're taking my options away. And what can they say to that?
No, true.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, personally, as a player for Ibis, it's a case of I actually was manager / and captain of the fourth team when we had it before it was dissolved. And one of the things that I did used to, and I was doing the referee secretary job as well, but it's a case of I quite liked when a referee would come up to me and say, you know what, if anything happens, I'm going to come to you first. I'm going to give you a chance to calm your man down.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't, then as you said, you give me no choice. But it's always a case of I'm going to come to you first. That's one of the things, and for every decision, most of the times, like the ref will call the captain over. Even for the freeze for the third team last season, where a lot of times I was kind of the on-pitch captain, the referee would call me over just to kind of almost be the arbitrator.
Most referees will always give the captain the opportunity to speak.
I think that's a good way of doing it,
the only time he won't is if he thinks he can deal with it better without you. Yeah. And the majority of the time is because this player, he sees, right, he's calm, but he just needs to calm a bit further down. He needs to just, take a few seconds, even if that's right. Wait a sec, let's have a talk. Have a chat, just go, listen, I understand, it's frustration, but keep it calm. Sometimes other referees, joke about. I mean, I like to joke about when I can, but at the same time, there's a time and place. Sometimes you've just got to say, right, fella, that's enough now. Yeah. I've seen it, it's the last one, next time you're going to be in the book. Yeah. And if you've given him that warning, sometimes I go, yeah, and I usually try and use the captain's name, for example, it's Ibis, right, so Liam, come over here, Liam, yeah. Fella, come in for us, let's just have a quick chat. And he goes, okay. And I go, Liam, this is the situation at the moment. It's the last time. I can't sell another one. Yeah. It's the last trip. Let's get on with it. Try not to do it again. If you do it again, it's going to be a caution. And then there's no need. You're going to go, okay, and you're going to look at your player like, don't bloody do that again. And you're going to go, and and then I'm going to go away and like, okay, next time he's going in the book, hopefully he doesn't do it. And you're going to go away, right, okay, he's told me. Which means when he does bang out the yellow, because he does it again.
So you can't
there's no argue. Yeah. And do you know what? Everybody else around you knows.
Of course.
But, that's the way it is. I mean,
just kind of on the pitch, kind of enlisting others' help to make your job run smooth.
I mean, as well as that, when I have assistants, I like them to get involved as much as possible, to talk to players, which is another thing I like. I think every referee, if any referee says, I don't like talking to players when they're on the pitch, they're lying. And it's like when referees play the advantage and then they go, players want the advantage. If they're going on goal, and you think, right, okay, I can play the advantage here. He's going to go advantage, and he's going to go. And then when he goes and scores, he's going to turn around with a smile on his face. It's the reality of it. No referee's going to go free kick when everybody thinks advantage. Yeah. And no referee's going to go advantage when everyone thinks free kick. Give the simple thing. And I think that's where I'm going to try. I try and referee the game, referee every game differently, but just, sort of get on with it.